MVP after the game has finished. I think it's this Sunday, which should hopefully be fairly fun. Let me know in the comments down below whether you think the All-Star weekend will be good or whether you think it will be a bit of a flop. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But as you can see, it is a brand new promo structure format. I've noticed that this event does give you some of the master players. So I think on the first day, I managed to get myself Donovan Mitchell. The second day, I managed to get myself Nikola Jokic, which is going to save me quite a few points over here. My team is absolutely rubbish for this season, but as you can see, we got Jokic over here at 90 overall. We got Donovan Mitchell at 89 overall. But in this video, I'm going to be going ahead and claiming that Stephen Curry. Now, he is one of the low overall masters, but I mean, it's a Steph Curry card. You can't really go wrong with a card of his. He's at 88 overall, only going to cost 5,000 points over there. You can see I've got a ton of points because, of course, there are the coin packs in the store, which are very useful. We'll claim up this 88 overall Steph Curry. He's got a gold playmaking boost on him, a 93 three-point shot, which is going to be good, 92 speed, and of course, some other decent stats as well. His steal is going to be fairly good at 87, although I know in the game, a player model of Steph Curry's is usually very good at getting the steal. So we're going to claim him up over there. So that means I've got Jokic and Steph from this side. I might get KD next and do a separate gameplay video with him. On the other side, I have only just got that Donovan Mitchell. But as I said, I've got loads of points. I can spend them. Let me know in the comments down below what other player you would like to see next is. I'm not sure whether if you unlock 3 of the players from one side, you will, of course, get yourself LeBron James to unlock. Not really too sure how that works over there. But let's go ahead and stick in Steph Curry into the team. We got a bunch of reserve players as well. Maybe they'll become useful at some point. I'm not really too sure. But 88 overall Steph is going to be in that main lineup. We'll go over to the boost lineup, though, to see if I can get him up any higher. I have got these Valentine's Day players because I have been playing through that promo on the first day. So we'll just switch them out and put in the best boost we possibly can in. Of course, these are just past season players. You can't really get any of them now at the moment with the way the game is. And I do know that with this promo, of course, there are those coin packs, which are going to cost quite a few coins if you decide to purchase them every single day. You can't really earn them back because, of course, the auction house is still closed. But I do like the fact that they are the coin packs there. There's the option to spend coins because I know a lot of people have saved up their coins a lot. And without the auction house, there isn't really a lot you can spend them on. So I guess this is a good way or a good thing pretty much of you being able to spend your coins on. So let's go down to 88 overall. I got so many Steph Curry cards. There we go. We'll stick them in. It goes up straight away to 102 overall. You can see the three-point shot is in red, so it probably is completely maxed out. Same with the mid-range, the dunking, the speed, the agility. All of these stats are pretty much completely maxed out. It goes up to a 115 rated team. You can see all of those guys absolutely nuts. But first, we're going to do a showdown quarter with the 88 overall version of Steph to see what he can do in a regular showdown quarter. I have still got Bronny James in the team, so we'll put them two alongside each other over there. We'll just scroll along, go into that ultimate lineup, but let me know in the comments down below also what your team is looking like, because I've missed a bunch of promos. I haven't really been playing the game a huge amount. I've had other stuff going on in real life and stuff. Really found time to play the game too much. I'll probably play the all-star promo, then go from there as to what I want to do with the channel. You might have seen some 2K related content with simulations. That's something I maybe want to do a little bit more of in the future on the channel. But if you've got any other suggestions of games you want to see me play, or of course specific content in NBA Live Mobile, just drop it down in the comments down below. I read all of the comments. Sometimes I'm a bit busy and I don't reply to all of them, but I do definitely read them all and take note of them. So let's hopefully get into a decent matchup to see what Steph can do. Right, so the game has put me up against a 97 rated team. So this has got to be a multi-year lineup with all of the boosts he's probably got on the bench. But you can see he's got that James Harden from this time around in the All-Star. He's a reserve player at 87 overall. So not a bad matchup for our Steph Curry card at 88 overall. We're going to have that overall disadvantage though, which is going to hit pretty hard in this quarter. But we'll see what Steph can do. We'll see how many points he can knock down with this version of him. And then, of course, with the boosted version, he'll probably hit a lot more shots. Harden's going to miss his three-pointer to kick things off, but I think we're going to get outsized on the rebounds on a lot of the shots. You can see inside the paint shot, a 104 for that Paul George card. That probably means he's got an absolute ton of boost on the bench, but we unfortunately miss our first three-pointer with Steph there, a 93 three-point shot, and he is contested on that one overall. So the overall disadvantage is going to put us at a fairly big disadvantage for this quarter. But let's see whether we can get the ball off Harden. He's going to drive through. We almost get the block, but that's not going to stop him from coming through. And the 96 layup, those boosts must be very good on his bench to boost that layup up that much. But let's go for the three-pointer. Again, it's a two-pointer actually. And again, Steph missing that one. Very challenged on that shot with his 88 mid-range. I have a feeling this quarter is not going to be a good one for Steph Curry or our team, but hopefully we can still at least maybe get the win. We have still got Bronny James, of course. We'll get called on the defensive foul there, which isn't great. Harden's going to go for another two-pointer, and unfortunately, he's just going to make that one. A 95 mid-range shot as well for James Harden. Come on, third time hopefully is the charm to get a shot off. And somehow Steph makes an off-balance 3-pointer with a really poor release on my part, but he can't make a perfect release 2-pointer or a perfect release 3-pointer. Make it make sense, but I'm not complaining. He's knocked down a 3-pointer. They're going to try and pass the ball around, get it back out to Harden to see what he can do. He's trying these dribble moves around Curry. He's got a little bit of space to try exactly the same shot as what we did with Curry, but this time he goes ahead and misses it. We'll try a step back 3-pointer this time with Steph. We get a poor release again, but that's not going to stop Steph from knocking it down. Maybe I just need to go for these poor releases and he'll keep knocking it down. But we tied the game up at 6 points apiece. Not a massive scoring quarter for Steph Curry as Harden bricks another 3-pointer. And again, Paul George able to get the rebound. He tries again. Of course, that's going in. Basically, no defense on the first part of his shot as he knocks it down. We'll try and drive in with Curry this time. He's gone around James Harden, but he gets stopped. And unfortunately, he's just going to miss that one. 99 scoring contact is not bad for a Steph Curry card in particular. I thought it would have been a little bit lower for him, but we might have to try and get a dunk off if we can with him. We'll pick up the steal, though, with Steph off James Harden. Try and run it past him. Unfortunately, though, Harden's going to stop him from getting an easy layup. Can he still make the shot, though, with that high scoring with contact? It's not looking like it might go in. And it just about is just going to keep bouncing around. There we go. Finally drops for us to tie the game again at 8 points apiece. Let's see if we can get another steal with Steph Curry. Although Harden's driven all the way through and he's just about going to knock the dunk. I thought for a split second he was going to miss that dunk. He's got a 92 dunking on him, which isn't too bad at all. Let's try and go one out on our opponent over here. We'll go for the perfect release on the 3-pointer and Steph's going to knock it down. So 11-10. We just need to try and get a stop here if we can, or at least if our opponent scores, we got to come right down the other way and try and get a 3-pointer to win the quarter overall. But they're going to go for Kawhi Leonard for a 3-pointer and he misses that one. Zubac getting the rebound. We make it tough for him. And I don't think I've ever seen that animation before in the game. I wasn't sure whether that was going to be called on a foul. We got 4.8 seconds left to go. Try a buzzer beater with this Steph Curry card. See if